Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream. We've got Bananas in chat from I Love Cats, Ollie95XZ, Rod Knight UK, JG424J's on fire, and even though I'm talking very fast, they have already gone off the screen. The bananas are flowing in because there's probably a large amount of you here, as Twitch has been twitchy. If this stream gets disrupted today, Twitch is having issues. So yeah, that's the thing, right, isn't it? I need to exit Discord. I need to get this game on the screen. Bam, there it is, because been all sorts of distracted by Twitch going down. So yeah, we're starting a little bit later than usual. Mart says, I'm on the screen. Congratulations for being on the screen. It's a life achievement. Make a medal. Make a medal and give it to yourself. Oh, I'm being sarky again. Hope you don't mind the sarcasm. It's never meant to be mean. It's always meant to be fun and inclusive. As in included. Parebrel Greco says, little did you know X played the last song by himself live. I could never play that live. Blooming hell, wasn't there two guitars playing at once in that one? Jeez. That was Old Man's Child in Quest of Enigmatic Dreams. I don't know if I said that correctly. I might have done. The Look Gaming says, yeah, Rang. Yeah, that's right. We're listening to a Rang today. And Brony for Days says, second time to make it for today, probably, yeah, because of Twitch be twitchy. Inflamed7 says, good luck on 100k followers. Yeah, we're getting really close to 100k, man. It's a big deal, isn't it? 10 minutes ago, we had a resubscribe for 21 months in a row from Cedric22 saying, 3 more months to 2 years, man. 2 years, crazy stuff. And we've also got a resubscribe for 10 months in a row from Unliving Pyro. Thank you for the resubscribe, Speeps. The support is amazing, or amazeballs, as no one else has ever said, ever. Let's go and do something. What are we going to do today? I don't even know. I was looking at the chicken breedings, and I was thinking about expanding this little operation and getting more of these little fellas sitting next to each other. Problem is, storage start to be getting a bit full, you know? Actually, it's kind of doing alright. There's a few spaces left. There's no more eggs coming through. We have to keep waiting, I guess. What tea do you have today, says player 110101. I have a honey and lemon hot drink instead. A half Monty Nun says tasty hot beverage today. It is a tasty hot beverage. And Yay Harry says, what's resubbing? It's where you sub, but re. No, that's terrible. Let me explain it in a much better way. It's where you subscribe, but then you continue subscribing, so they call it resubscribing. And that happens once a month for some people. We got a cow, we got a horse. I don't know what to do right now. I'm totally out of my thunk. I can't remember what I was going to do as well. David501222 says hi. Hi, David501222. What made you pick that name? Were the other 500,000 Davids already picked? Brody for Days says, what's the plan for today, X? I don't know. I've been completely thrown off course, I feel like. So I guess we were working on getting these materials. That's good. Expanding the chickens seems like a good idea. But making it could be a little slow and tedious, I'm not sure. Tom DeHugo says, can you lock small drawers? Some of them, the same items seem to be split between them. You can lock small drawers, but I'm going to leave it alone because we're moving on to refined storage. So, speaking of that, let's have a look at our refined... Hey, that's not how we do it. So, we were looking at this yesterday. We're sort of getting some stuff together. How much do the cables cost? What are they? So lots of quartz enriched iron. And then I guess we want a drive drawer pretty quickly. So that will require some diamonds and redstone, not a problem. And then we want the disk drives. Wow, that's expensive. So getting some glass together seems like a good idea. We've only got 26 glass at the moment. So we generate sand, or we sort of generate sand somewhere over here. I wonder if there's like an excess of sand. There is. We'll pinch some of that and turn it into glass. That'll help. We got a resubscribe 5 months in a row from Richard Uar saying, really like your streams, X. I'm glad you like them, buddy. Also, Dr. Cools72, or Durkles even, Durkles72 says, time's flying. Wish everyone a great stream. Thanks for the 4 month in a row resubscription. Das Fritz says 82 in this pack. I'm not sure if it is, but I'm going to do refined storage. So I kind of feel like we could probably start work on it. I'm just not sure if I've missed something here. We can make sticky pistons, that's no problem. So we'll probably want about 4 of those. We'll want some cables. We need to just make a stash of quartz-enriched iron at this point, don't we? And that's from Mystical Agriculture, so that can be farmed. Okay, so 4 of those then. Let's go make them. I just realised there's a lot more of the iron than the quartz. I thought it was the other way around for some reason. Okay, so that thing wasn't getting taken out of there. We can't look below. Interesting, it's just getting a little backed up at the moment, isn't it? Actually, is it on top of doing all of those? I think it is. So if we put another crafter here, we could do the rest as well. That being said, I do have more recipes actually. The bottleneck is the item filter. Ah, I'm holding the solution in my hand. If we get a... Hey, I've got everything I need. Watch me. Well, I'm going to do something good and smart. Brady for Days says, how much redstone do you have right now, X? Good question. I should probably go check, shouldn't I? Also, I need to smelt that glass. Must not forget. Oh, sieve efficiency 1. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This guy here is doing iron on gravel. Now, I think the best way to do this might be to go... No, recipe, maybe? Right, so we can see the sieve. How do we see the uses of the sieve? Sieving. Okay, here we go. So, iron on gravel gives us lapis and aluminium. I think aluminium was the thing it didn't give us. So what if we use diamond on iron or gravel? It doesn't give us the other ones, but it gives us more diamonds. I think what we'll do is just swap it over for a little while and let it produce more of the other stuff. So that can go in there. Okay, and all sorts of distractions as usual. I made an item filter, that's great, that's really good because we're going to use it over here. So I think I used it as an extract filter, yep. Okay, so we'll also use it as an extract filter. So it's doing those 5 bits there. We're going to do lead. I need a bit more than that. We'll do nickel, wasn't nickel on there? Gold, iron, copper, gold. Gold again? Jeez! What a dirt, man, you should be doing nickel, come on now. I see the other one, it's lead and aluminium. So I believe if we just change that around. Okay, is that one at the end? That's silver, and then put 2 on here. See, we're fixing problems that we didn't even know existed. I mean, that's clever. Right, so we need 2 more recipes now. This one right here is going to be that. We click apply. And then the one below it will be this. Click apply. And like that, we are making more materials now. And then they're going to go into here, and that thing really needs speeding up, but so does this. Right, and the problem it's having at the moment is that the thing underneath is not extracting fast enough. So I think what we could do is make a little bit of a buffer there. And by that I mean a inventory. We got a noise in my ear. New subscriber, it's DXNU. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Also, Skullmaster says hello, X and chat. Hello, Skullmaster. How you doing? Ulav says I've got some hot beverage too. Hot water with chicken boulin. That sounds all right. I've sort of been put off eating what they call it, agricultural foods lately. So I'm not particularly liking the sound of that. Element Pride says, anyone else have issues installing Sky Factory in the Curse client? The Curse client? What is the Curse client? Let's take these things out now that they can be automatically processed through that other system as well. I think that's all of them I can see. I'm kind of looking for a chest. It's all the way down here. This system is soon to go, man. We've got to replace it. It's no good. What we'll do is, yeah, see there's gold there. We're gonna grab that. Okay, we're gonna make a buffer here. So put you there. Item conduits are a little bit faster, a little bit better. So we'll put you on extract, and then that one needs to be on insert. Can we click on it? We just about can. Right, and now that's gonna, yep, all of that's gonna happen. Apparently chicken manure wants to go in there. That's because it's come from the other chest, which is a bit silly. Alright, in you go. Very good. So now we'll put our ores and stuff in here, and it'll get backed up into there. That's really good. Yeah, don't use Curse Client, download FTB Loader, says Ninja Brit. You see, I use the Curse to get the Sky Factory, then I play it on the vanilla launcher, you know. Right, so looking at our situation, redstone is probably not going to be a problem now. We need to smelt up some glass, But I think we're ready. I actually think we're ready to start doing refined storage, which is pretty exciting because it should make a lot of things easier for us. You need a little bit of a slap in the face and then replanting. Where'd the seeds go? Bam. I'm going to put those other redstone bits in here. Okay, and this will take items up to the top, by the way, so I'm just throwing away things that don't make too much sense to keep on us at the moment. I'm going to throw away the transfer nodes for now, and those things, because we've got some crafting to do, and I don't think we particularly need to have these things on us while we do that. That's quite a lot of stuff. Look at that. That's the cleanest our inventory has been in a long time, isn't it? We've got 2 animal nets on us. Wow. Also, I love this song. It's great. I mean, that's just a regular thing I say when I stream, isn't it? You were expecting me to say it at some point. Yay Harry says, how do you fart? Now, that could be a question like, how do you fart? Or like, how do you fart? Like, I don't know how to do that. I wouldn't worry. If you don't know how to fart, mate, if you're having a bit of a, oh, I've never farted problem, go to the doctor. Alright? But if you're trying to be cheeky, asking funny questions, well, I ain't going to answer. If I could talk properly. Alessanders says, isn't that redstone flour Minicoco? I don't know what that means, and no, it's not. Asina says, when are you going to be resetting your Patreon server? Great question. For all of you who are patrons who don't know, we're going to be resetting the server soon. We're aiming for like March, but it might be sooner because the snapshots are out now. We're just working out details, taking community feedback at the moment. So if you are a patron, know that the vanilla server will be resetting within a month, basically. Right. Oh, delicious, delicious stuff. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Honey and lemon. Amazing. By the way, more people subscribing. Scalvern. Oh, that's the back of me. There's the front of me. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the subscription. Also, Candy Dots has subscribed and 0 wins. Welcome all aboard, my friends. Also, Ron Bashar is here for 18 months in a row, a year and a half, saying this month passed really quickly, but I think it's only because I sent the reset message a week ago. Do you get to choose when you send it? That's cool. I don't actually watch a lot of Twitch. It's quite funny. Like, I am a streamer, YouTuber, gamer. What I do is watch a lot of YouTube videos, just not gaming ones. I watch like more edutainment and video essay style stuff. I like to enhance my brain smarts, you know, with the knowledges, and then I like to forget about the knowledges and become a complete derp again. Yeah, and when it comes to streaming, I don't watch people stream. Like, it's not something that I go, like, I don't go, it's really weird, because you'll watch streamers. I don't, like, I do it occasionally, but it's not something that I do frequently or often at all. It's just not where I go for my personal entertainment. But streaming is cool, you know. Maybe if I were to look around a bit more, I'd find the sort of streaming that I'd want to watch, you know. I just find it funny. I find it funny. Like, I'm a gamer who doesn't really like games that much. And I'm a streamer who doesn't really watch streams. It's ridiculous. VS Craft says, X, you have a non-Patreon server. I do. Play.assumavoid.com is a plot world for building. It's a place you can go and get tools to help you do builds in creative mode. You know, there's world edit and stuff on there, which I believe becomes available at a certain point each month or something for everyone to use. Inflame says, honey and lemon. When I have it, over 80% of it is lemon juice and really sour. How sour is yours? How much honey you put in? Too much honey in this one, but the balance isn't that bad. You really just want to practice it each time you make it. Try and get the balance right, and figure out what one works for you. Like, that's nice, but there's too much honey. And when I say too much honey, I mean that. Like, it's not like it could have done with more lemon juice. There's just too much honey. The lemon's fine. Right, so we're definitely doing this the slow way. Didn't I also put my iron down below in that chest? Like, that was smart, wasn't it? We need that. We're going to need a lot of that. It's a good point, actually. We're going to need a heck of a lot of it. Right, so where are my iron ingots over here? Because some of them should have been automatically coming into the system. And we need to find them. There they are. Right. Oh, there's a lot. That's good. That's a lot of iron. Excellent. Is that more iron? That is silver. So our system, our plan has sort of been working. Let's get our diamonds. In fact, we've got those in another chest. And the other thing we need to make is silicon. I think we kind of need another alloy smelter before we start. Alloy smelters will cost Alloy smelter, there you are, will cost stuff. Slajunk says, X, when watching you though, I thought it is cheaper to enchant level by level, or 30 levels at a time, maybe enchanting one for the myth busting. It depends what your goal is really, but let's say you're playing a UHC and you need to do low level enchantments. It makes sense to get the levels that you need and then enchant rather than save them up, because the first few levels are the cheapest. Right, you need redstone, golden nuggets, and also copper. I believe I know where the copper is. It's gone. That's where it is. It's somewhere else. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay. Anything in there we need? Nope. Up we go. Right, so it's 4 pieces of redstone. So I should really just craft a few of these in bulk, shouldn't I? But considering we're not at optimal resources stage yet, I won't bother. We'll take some of those. That bit we can do like that. Sorry if you could hear me burp then. Try to hold that one down. We also need some furnaces, which I believe we have up here. Oh wait, was it 3 furnaces? Which kind of makes sense because it does 3 at once, right? That's why have I not thought of that before? I probably have thought of that before. Okay, very cool. Right, so we will put you just over here so you can leech. That's not quite where I was trying to put it. So it can leech power from the side. I could also do with a capacitor. I believe that we have another one around somewhere. Where would that one be? It might be in that, in all of that up there. There might. I see it. Cha! You are a normal capacitor. Boo. We want a better capacitor. Oh, fallen down. Might be down below. We'll go check. MTG says X, right-click your redstone plant instead of breaking it. Oh, okay. We'll try that one. Now, if I got one of these, I got one left. There it is. Amazing. That's going to help us. Apparently, I should right-click this sucker. It's only at 29% though. We got to resubscribe for half a year, 6 months in a row from Poto Misum. I've said that many times before, and I apologise for the butchering of the name. Also, another new subscriber is Near Shadow. Near Shadow has subscribed. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Ulav says, my mum made this amazing beverage with honey and nettles. Oh, I think I've had that before. Might be a weird combination, but really cheap, because you have to go outside and pick some nettles. Tastes amazing. I'm not a fan of picking nettles. I usually get stung by them, you know. But that's probably because I'm doing it wrong. Right, so let's type in refined, so that we can refine our storage. Do you see what I did there? I made a pun. Right. Quartz. We need quartz all the way down here. But we have a boatload of it. A literal boatload. I mean, if there was a boat in this game, at some point this thing's going to stop working. So it's a good thing I came over here to get some. It's nice to see that's doing its job though. Skullmaster says, how many subs already? I don't know. I will check for you. We have 5 subscribers already. Peeps, I've only been streaming for 20 minutes. Calm down already. Jeez. Das Fritz says, does anyone know if thermal dynamics and whatnot is going to be updated? I do not know because I don't know anything about mods ever, basically. That's me. Right. Wait a minute. What's the... Oh. Oh. Bananas. I keep thinking it's the other way around. Jeez, okay. We might be a little bit short on the iron side. Should we check up on how's iron doing in here? Do you know what? We changed that thing. I think we should change that sieve back because that was probably making iron before, wasn't it? We might have needed to upgrade our sieving situation first. And that costs iron to do. Like if we invest a little bit of iron, we get more in return. That kind of thing. Any more iron in here yet? Let's check below, see how we're doing, see if there's stuff coming through. No, it doesn't look like there's a lot of iron coming through our system. So there's lead, that thing's smelting. But there's iron in there. I reckon I made a boo-boo when I changed over the sieve, you know. Right, so I reckon before we start we have to make one more of these. I really do reckon. That being said, probably don't need to sieve dust as much, but I'm not going to reconfigure it all. So let's have a look. Auto hammer. That's a reasonable amount of iron. That's the one that costs more. The auto sieve. We've got iron down in our Tinker smeltery as well, so we'll get some of this back pretty quickly. All right, 2 of those. One at the top, one at the bottom. Fidish says, just joined. How are you? And Do you have your tea at hand? I don't have a tea, but I do have... Wait a minute, where's my iron? Maybe I picked it back up. I do have a honey and lemon, and I really want to drink it. And I think I actually just want to drink some water. In fact, I've got some water here. I'm going to drink some water. Brony for Days says, X, I'm back and fixed my internet. Congratulations on fixing the internet. Well done. Oh, that's what I needed, some water. Village Idiot says, Asuma, you should make the easiest automation of this stream. A couple of item conduits on your smeltery and a lever. Easy. Not quite sure. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Ah, don't worry about it. Also, never take advice from a village idiot. Hey, wait a minute. I know where my iron went. It went in here. I'll take that back. Does that mean I lost those iron blocks? No, it doesn't. Right, we should really use one of these tables. We should really grab some glass, a sieve. 2, 3, 4. And we need some sticks and diamonds. Right, now I must not forget why I'm heading down. Clemex says, hey X, Python knows a fair bit about Sky Factory. I'm sure he does. Dandy Floss says, X, turn your crafting table into a tinker's one so you don't keep dropping your materials. That's what a smart person would do, man. Jeez, what do you think I am? Some sort of Minecraft pro who does things the smart way. Come on now. Right, we're going to put you up here. Swap those things about. Woo la la, we have made a auto-sieve. Now it's time for the hammer, which we've got to make first. Not a diamond staff. I didn't have one of those. I think I did, and it's gone. Now this one's much cheaper. Okay, so I think that was some well-invested iron, actually, because we're clearly running a little bit on the low side. So what we have to do is put our hammer down first of all. Okay, then our sieve goes here, and it's kind of automatically, or already, configured to some extent, isn't it? Like... Oh, do you know what? I put away the things we need to connect those together. There is a retrieval node. Aha, I want one of those. Thank you very much. And 2 pipes. Where did the pipes go? Are the pipes still down below? MTG says, I don't think the diamond sieve is your problem. You can check the drop rates in any eye. We did, and it doesn't drop iron ore, but I decided to switch over, I think. I don't know, it sounds kind of dumb now, right? But at the time, it didn't seem like a dumb move, but... Pretty sure it didn't drop iron. I guess that just didn't click. I thought I had... I guess I was probably thinking I had loads of iron and we needed 3 quartz for each piece of iron, you know? I got it the wrong way around. We are the Borg is here again, ready to assimilate us all, saying, hi X, I just got here, but my computer crashed earlier, so I missed Tango Stream. Dude, Tango Stream was awesome. He's playing Factorio, and as soon as I saw that he was playing Factorio, I was like, oh man, have I ever told Tango about this game? It just makes so much sense for someone like him to play that game, and I must have mentioned to him at some point, and watching him play that is going to be brilliant, by the way. I wanted to join them, to be fair, but I don't know if they'll want one extra person, but it made me think, I really need to play that game at some time again. I think when I do, I'll probably want to play it with a friend, and make it into like a YouTube series as well. But seriously, peeps, Factorio is an amazing game. Absolutely amazing. Did I mention how amazing it is? Brony for Days says, is the Torturino in this pack? Good question. I don't know. I would be tempted to use it on that redstone thing. It is not, thank goodness. I'm kind of... Wait a minute. There was some epic torch madness going on here. What is that? Torch placer? The Tri-Torch? Jeez, these look amazing. Oh, I want to craft that. I really do. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's do one thing at a time. Civ efficiency. Civ fortune free. Oh, we don't have the XP though. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to run around trying to get... Oh, wait a minute. We got fortune 2 of it. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Fortune 2. Efficiency free. That was a great enchantment decision. Let's go put that in here. Now, this thing is going to make us some serious iron. Get to work, you. Wait a minute. You need a thing, didn't you? But you ain't got no stuff. What's going on? Oh, we have to replace this one. Why was that disconnected? Because... Huh, I don't know. Wait a minute. You will get it soon. But we will make it sooner. Oh, it looks like it might be a little bit low, that generator. Oh no, it just put a stack in there. Well, there you go. Excellent. Right. Cool, let's see. That seems to be going faster, right? And I've sipped my drink. We're going to watch that for a second, and I'm going to have a look at chat again. Flute Girl says, "Hey X, just joined. What's going on?" Not too much. Just getting ready to craft refined storage. Danker says, "You can get those quartz ingots without iron. Watch smelting recipe." I'll look at what you're saying. Major TC is here in chat. Hey buddy. I was listening to that artist that you told me about. I really liked it actually. Listened to the Haunt Me. Is it Haunt Me? Haunt Me Now or something? And then I listened to Raven Death 1982 or something like that. Really, really cool stuff. Music like that I find like deeply fascinating, because if you've ever tried to make that kind of drone, because it almost sounds like it might be easy, like I don't know how those guys come up with it. I don't know how they find the right sounds and make them work in the way that they do. So apparently I've got to look up the quartz recipe. We'll come back to the torches because it's time to do this. So we've got loot bag and smelting. So in smelting we can make quartz enriched iron dust. Right, and that's made with a quartz knife. That is actually like a bit of a loophole, isn't it? Oh. Hey, nice one, mate. Nice one. I mean, geez, we could have been on this stuff well sooner. Well sooner. Great use of the English language, Mr. Assumevoid. Jeez. Skullmaster says to the chat, "What do you like better, Applied Energistics 2 or Refined Storage?" I get that they are very similar. I like Refined Storage. AE2 drives me insane in the membrane, you know. Oh my goodness me, that's really kind of cheaty in my mind. And that thing doesn't even take damage, so... Well, we know what to do now, don't we? Oh, we should make 3 lots of this. Well, that's my new favourite word, well, apparently. Oh, let's make a lot of this stuff. Hello. Cool, let's get all of that smelting. Is it going to make it? It is. Dude, nice one. Whoever suggested that, thank you ever so much. Leah Lair says, "I love this song. The twins of Tobrados of Taida." I cannot say it, can I? It's a great song. Major says, "Raven Death is probably my favourite, but Tim's a genius." Yeah, definitely a genius musician. Right, I'm going to have some more of this drink, man. I'm thirsty right now. Delicious. Hot Dog says, "Do you play games on camera or off camera?" Pretty much on camera, unless I'm doing stuff off camera for a video. Don't really play games. I like to play guitar. In fact, that's what I'm going to do after this stream. I'm going to bust out the tunes. I'm going to bust out the jams, man. You know what I'm saying? Right, we're going to make a controller first of all. That requires some silicon, which means we have to smelt some of this. We need another one of these, basically. We got some furnaces down below. We'll chuck some into there so we can make some silicon. Cool. Thanks for the iron. Appreciate that. Cladchihot says, "Great, mate. You're the true British person." Kappa, thank you, I think. I'm the true British person. Oh, we got to make that frame in the middle. Oh, dude, that's like the same thing. Cool, got to put an iron in here. An iron and diamonds? Jeez, get the words right. Come on now. Got 2. Why do I click on it? I always click on it once and I get 2 of something, don't I? That's how it works. Now we need silicon. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And look at this, refined storage is happening. So we've got... I just realised that we need power for this, and our current power system is kind of crude and kind of used for something else and is being overused a little bit as well. I think some of that redstone needs to be put to use. This thing is full on power though, like one in the middle's doing good, that one isn't. I've got a feeling its distribution might be a little bit on the poor side, you know. What would be really smart is to put a second set of cables. So this is first cable. How did we make those again? We'll put a second set on the underside because it's down there where we're going to have our refined storage. Glass. I need more of it. Can I smelt some up? While I'm down here, there's something else I must do, which is get a little bit more iron and get a bucket. Right, and what I'm going to do with this is let it go into the void. Isn't that right, Mr. Cow? We're going to let it go into the void. What I'm actually going to do is just put some more water in the bucket so we can create more fire water again. You and your eyes, man! Oh, it doesn't set him on fire. Dude, I totally thought... Oh, it did sort of set you on fire, but you didn't take any damage. Weird. Weirdness. Rocky Avalon's here. He says you definitely clicked twice. What were we even talking... When did I click twice? Oh, when taking things out. Now, when you click once, it goes through twice, I swear. I'll show you. A half Monty Nun says round robin on that jazz, yo. Which jazz? JG says a second set of first cables. Why not make a first set of second cables? Is that a thing? What is this mod called? Solar Flux Reborn. So apparently there's second cables. No, it was a joke. No, there is second cable. Jeez, let's do it. Let's make our second cables, peeps. Alrighty then. Bam, second... Oh, you only get 6. Well, it'll be fine for what we need. We probably need a lot of power on this system. P-Dog says hi. Hi, P-Dog. How's it going? Right, so there's going to be the fire liquid there. That means the Ender IO, which means the magmatic thing is right here. So we'll put our second set of cables in this space. Okay, and that needs to lead down to our refined storage thing. I don't even know how to lay this out, so we'll just sort of go with it. We'll just slap that there and see what happens. We have a controller. It is amazing. It needs power. It's got power. We don't worry about it. Clancy Hot says you're going to let it go into the void because you're an assumer void. I'm the best poet ever. You're a poet, but you don't know it. JG says, oh really? I don't know about the second cables. It was intended as a joke. Oh, it turned out to be true, man. How cool is that? A half Monty Nun says chat is so slow. By the time he reads the message, it is no longer relevant to what he's saying. Well, that message is no longer relevant, I think. No, wait, maybe it is actually relevant. Jeez, it's confusing. It's confusing reading chat. Okay, right. What's next? We want cables. We want refined storage on the side, actually. Cables will connect things together. They require some glass, some of that, and some of this. Right, but how many of those do we want to make? We don't know right now, so we're going to take 2 lots. 24 is a fair bit, actually. Okay, so now we need a grid, but we want to make it a crafting grid. Of course we do. Ah, now we need to make solderers. Yeah. Right, sticky pistons. Do we have any pistons lying about? Also, I love this song. This song always gets the volume turned up for it because it's amazing. Tom says, X, you forgot to put your capacitor in the alloy smell. I did, didn't I? What a derp, man. I've had that on me for a while. Wait, there it is. Bam. Speed it up. Okay. Why are we looking at this wall again? I've forgotten. Jeez. I have forgotten. Pistons. I need things for pistons. Redstone, wood, cobblestone. The brain is engaging with the task at hand. Let's take one more. No, wait, I only need 2 pistons. But then I'll probably want to make quite a few of these. Let's see. So 4 in total that would make. I think actually that's pretty good. Ah, I love this song. Slime balls. Where are the slime balls? I know we got loads of them. Man. I just can't see them. Dude, are they over there? Jeez. They've probably all been killed by me. Tom says... Oh no, it's the same message I read a second ago. Jeez. Sammy says open loot bags. I'm not going to open loot bags right now. We got a mission to do, you know. Okay, so that makes 4 of them. 4 is a good start for this. Sweet, let's go hook this jazz up. Do you know what I am saying? Okay, so this is... Oh, hi. It's going to run across. 1, 2, 3, 4. They now have power. They are hooked up to our system. They aren't appearing there, though. I think they've got power. I think they're hooked up. They're just not appearing here. It's quite alright. Place gold, iron, diamond, armour into the grinder to get metal, says Wolf Dances. We got other priorities right now. Campfire says, X, you need more juice. I do need more juice. Iron egg in storage. We got an iron egg in storage alert from Joanna Cortinio. Let's have a look. Where is the iron egg in storage? You must have an eagle eye, because I can't see it. That's not iron. That one's not iron. It might have been from where I took something out a while. Right, there's a log chicken egg, okay. One here, which is log chicken egg, okay. I'm going to need clear instructions to get this. That's just an egg. If you guys actually know where it is and have seen it. Down the bottom. Iron chest plate, log chicken egg. I don't think we do actually have one. I Love Cat says, I declare a fun war. Jeez. An international fun war has begun. At the bottom, not bottom, says I. Which, the bottom that's not bottom? Yeah, we checked that one. Anyway, it's distracting me. We need to make... Right, we need a stack of diamonds, stack of gold, stack of iron. That's how you do the next bit of the game. Right, so iron... gold will be coming out of here somewhere and going into there. Okay, stack of gold. Okay, we're down to 5 diamonds, peeps. Because we're going to invest all of this into refined storage. And then I believe we need... Is it silicon to make printed parts? It is, so we need a lot more of that stuff. And luckily for us, we have it. Cool, so now what we've got to do is go down to the floor below, pop over that, and drop in... Right, now that should work. But it's not. This thing didn't identify those as well, which is kind of alarming. Is it... Does it need to be... Ignore redstone signal, so it should be active no matter what. Rocky Avalon says, I feel like an idiot today. I must be coming down with some sort of sickness because my brain is not functioning at 100%. Happens every now and then, man. Don't let it get to you. I mean, I suffer with that every day. Course Sipek says, how do you get the chicken eggs? The chickens lay them, funny enough. Martin Endkus says, Asuma, do you put honey in your tea because it's already honey tea? I don't, but this is a honey and lemon, not a tea. And I'm going to drink some. Egg in middle right, says the lead track. Mmm, delicious. Arend32 says, is Hermit Pack stopped? It's not. I also recorded an episode of it today, but you might not see it for a week. Like literally Wednesday next week might be when it comes out. I'm not someone who likes to like release a lot of videos all around the same time, so I had 2 today. So I don't want to really put them all out. Maybe I'll put it out Monday. I'll see how it goes. Monday's probably more likely. Leah Lair says, X, there is an unidentified egg on the far right drawer about the middle. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that was like there was a violent creature locked up inside of me, desperately trying to escape through my nose. Oh, it was painful, man. It was painful. That one? Log chicken egg. I feel like there isn't one there, and this is the same old game going around. Log chicken egg. I just read that one. Rainex Slayer says, I found this salted caramel tea. It's amazing. Salted caramel peanut butter is really nice, so that sounds like something I'd like. Bless you, says Horse Lover. Thank you, appreciate that. JG says, sounds like you sneezed a creeper. It felt like I sneezed a creeper, literally. You can smelt silicon again to make printed silicon. You can also use the solderer, but it's far slower. But the solderer isn't even working at the moment, so apparently we can smelt that again. I'm wondering if it needs to be powered from behind, like this. If that's the problem. Peeps, what am I missing? What am I missing? Something's wrong. Are these the right cables? I'm pretty sure they're the right cables. Anyone got any idea what's going wrong here? The Flying Dutchman says, I think they need normal power. And try hooking the... Okay. I thought they got the power through the cable. I thought that's what the cable did. Let's go make some more of it then. Oh, that sneeze really unsettled me. Also, I think I left the music a little loud. Solderer have to be right next to the controller, says Lolavo. And someone else says move the controller down one as well. Okay, let's try that first of all. Let's also pick up all of our items. Why have I got a random sieve? Can't help but feel that's important. Right, and now it's draining the power. Aha! Okay! That's interesting that it wants to be right next to it. Does it detect all four? It does. And now it detects the cables. It didn't have the cables in there before either, did it? So I'm wondering if it actually needs to be directly next to it, or for some reason when we moved it, something fixed itself. Okay, so we're going to put this thing in the smelter, I believe, up top. Let's pinch those out of there for now. In fact, we'll let it do one more. Oh, excuse me. Storms420 says hello. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream. What are we going to do? We're going to put that thing in here. That one. Yes, there it goes. Right. Max Wildug says, X, you need RF not connected by the controller, just raw RF connected to the solderer. Just raw RF connected solderer. Well, we haven't done that and it's worked, so something odd is... Storms says, am I subbed? Is my icon showing up? Dude! 2 minutes ago, Storms420 subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Hope all is going well. Hope all is good. I wonder if we have an egg down here yet. Flint chicken egg. Bone white egg. Sand chicken egg. No iron eggs just yet. Although there are still items shuffling into the system, so it's... Although it looks full up, it seems to keep taking items. Still don't see no iron egg, man. Still don't see it. Right, so while we're soldering those things, let's figure out what we need. Ah, okay. We're going to need our red... Oh, this is going to be complicated, man. Complicated. So 2 with gold. So 2 with iron, 2 with gold. I think is how we want to look at that. No, wait. That's the wrong way around. Jotamo says, hey X, I hope you have a good day. What have I missed so far? We've been getting refined storage up and running without too many problems, to be fair. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, a tube bless you. Right, so we need 2 of those, and then we need some gold. So I reckon what we should do until we have our disk drives up is maybe make a chest down here that's just for those items. So nothing ever gets too far away from being useful. Maybe put a crafting bench down here as well. I mean, that would be smart, wouldn't it? It would be smart, so why would I do it? Yeah, these are all things reserved for that at the moment. So we want to get more silicon, more of that going. Some of this other stuff, though, just go in here. Back up we go. I Love Cat says, far, G's, X is right. I don't even remember what I said now. And I want to drink some more of this. TX Emily says, just got on and now I have to walk my dogs. Lol. See you later. Enjoy walking the dogs. Hello, goodbye. Brody for Day says, hey, Asuma, did you ever get that loot bag opening system set up, or was it just with Rendog? I think it's set up on my one as well. I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't. Delicious. X, you should try using a storage bus on a max-sized colossal chest. I'm just going to stick with this plan, which seems to be going pretty well. Hey, I never sorted this out, did I? So that one's next. Then that means we can put one more of those there, and then we've got another one to do later. Coolio, coolio. We could get this thing to make more power, really, but I don't think we even need it. Everything is all juiced up at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Looks like that fortune's getting us some diamonds right there. Let's look in this chest. Oh man, 10 diamonds. Like, that didn't take long to get, really. I reckon that Civ is doing us a service right there. Right, in you go. That was a great tip with the quartz. Leak Trek says the iron egg is on the far right. Everyone's saying it's on the far right. What is this egg? A Nazi? That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's try and find it. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Let's take that thing. That's for refined storage. There. Iron chicken egg! Yes! We got 2! Well spotted, peeps, man. How many times... was that even there at one point? I don't even know. So we got to make some wheat. How about we make a stupid amount of bone meal and go and make lots of wheat while our soldering stuff is happening. Creeper in the base, creeper in the base. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, no swords, no swords. Run away. Oh, that was a brilliant strategy right there. Despawn, little creeper, despawn. Oh, he's still there. Okay, let's grab a stack of those. X, does this pack even have vein miner, or am I mixing it up with Project Ozone? It does have vein miner, believe it or not. Okay, how about a little bit of that? Oh, get wrecked, little creeper, you suck. Get out of my base, man. Yes, you're dead. Right, I was heading over here to the farm wheat area. It was there last time, lol, says Glad You're Hot. I know, I can never seem to spot it though. Rick Rin says, just go beneath dimension to mine tons of ores. Go beneath the dimension. Go to the beneath dimension. I kind of like doing things this way. I don't really want to go to another dimension at the moment. Clueless Wanderer says, so I'm guessing the chickens are similar to the bees from the apiary mod. Possibly, I don't really know that mod myself. I feel like we chew through this bone meal very quickly. Dragon Stomper says the pack actually has ore excavator, which as far as I can tell, there's no notable differences from vein miner. Yeah, it is actually a different mod. Yeah, well remembered. But we all call it vein miner anyway. Rightio. Okay, what we're going to do now is... oh, we can use this. We're going to craft it up because it needs those things, right? It needs 5 of them. That's all janky. Oh, we need a little bit more. We want to make at least 2, right? In fact, thinking about it, we probably want to make a lot more than 2. So let's get quite a lot more of this stuff done. That'll do me. We're going to do it all. Let's read some chat while we do this, I guess, mundane little task. Storm says, Twitch Prime is probably the best single thing that's happened to Twitch in my opinion. Anyone else agree? I wouldn't know because I don't have Twitch Prime. Sparrow says you need a chicken work area. You know, I've told... I don't know if I told you guys. I've talked to other people about this before. I'm one for being smart with money and saving money. My idea is like, if you spend smart, if you make good decisions with your money, then in the long run you have more of it to do the things you really want to do. Something like Twitch Prime, man. I never bothered to sign up for it because I ain't got enough time to watch their Twitch TV, sorry, Prime TV subscription for Amazon. Like, I'm still watching stuff on Netflix. Like, if I'm gonna watch Amazon, I'll cancel Netflix for a month and then switch over and watch that one. But like, it doesn't make, like, that's no perk for me. And then when it comes to delivering stuff from Amazon, like, I find that stuff often comes in Amazon Prime boxes anyway, and usually they give you a bunch of different times. If you pick the free option and don't pay any extra money for delivery, it usually just turns up in a couple of days anyway. So I'm kind of like, for the amount of stuff that I brought online that I haven't paid extra to get, that to me is money saved, you know? I don't see the benefits of it. Yellow Harold says, well, world conquest is within my reach, so I'm off thanks to the stream, X. Have a good... What's this? Yellow Harold is conquering the world. Jeez, watch out for him. Are you going to invade everywhere with your ships? the ships are invading. Oh, I'm assuming actually you're playing a game about world conquest. Right. We've got 5 of them. That's... oh, yeah, it does make a thing. That's really good. Right, now, hatchery nest. What are you used for? You're used with wood for that. I think we've got some wood in here. I mean, we haven't used... or, sorry, chopped down trees in some time. I wouldn't be surprised if we start to get low on wood before long. That is a log chicken egg. So, actually, I guess that's where our wood is coming from. The egg at the moment. The chicken, even. Which came first, the log or the chicken? We'll take those planks, we'll take those planks. Or one plank. There's some of that. We don't need that much, but we can put it back. Right, does this work like so? No. Wait a minute, wasn't it like that? Yes, it works. Amazing. Okay, and now we need like one more piece, basically. Very good, very good. Cool, so we've got 5 more of those. We also want to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we've got the pipes on us. No pipes. Where are the pipes, peeps? Half Monty Down says a penny saved is a penny earned. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the way I see it. Campfire says in America, Amazon Prime makes such a great difference. It might do. It might do, but the lesson is still the same. Like, do you really need something a few days before? Like when you make a small saving of like, you know, 50p or whatever, it might seem like, oh, take my 50p, I'll have this thing now. But you got to realise how many times in a day or in a week, you know, you do little things like that. You impulsively give in to a little bit extra. Like if you go to the cinema, they offer you a large bag of popcorn and a large drink for an extra 50p, and you're like, what? Like 50? Why would I not buy that? Like it costs 50p more, and you get so much more of it. The trick there is that what you're buying is absolutely dirt cheap to produce. Like popcorn is one of the cheapest things to make, and they're going to charge you, you know, it's £4 for, you know, a tiny little bag that you can barely pick up. It's got like a mouthful of popcorn in it, or just £4.50 and you can get a sack of it. And it's like, yeah, of course, take £4.50, but they make more money from £4.50 than £4, and you pay more money for it. So when you go to the cinema, just think, are you actually going to sit there and eat like a large portion of popcorn and a large drink? Because if you're not, like, and you probably shouldn't do anyway, like it's not a healthy like meal, is it? Like you should then look at it like, okay, then I'm paying an extra 50p, and all the times that you learn and see where that happens and not to do it, like you go to buy something in a shop and it says, you know, buy one get one half price, and you think, oh, it's a bargain. Hey, you only went there to buy one thing. Do you actually need the other one? More often than not, you know, you go shopping and you buy things in bulk to put in the cupboard and use on another day. So it's good in some circumstances. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just started rambling. I don't know. I'm looking for pipes. Jeez. I'm just trying to educate you all, make you all smarter, and save your pennies for you, you know. Yeah, so anyway, every time you notice those little decisions, it all adds up, man. It really does. It adds up. It'll save you a lot of money over time if you learn to be smart with money. Right, I don't know where it is. Like, where are my pipes gone? Are they in my inventory? They probably are. Where are my pipes, man? Oh, we need to get on refined storage. This is literally why. There they are. Hello. We need 5 here. Thank you very much. Okay, now what we're going to do is extend this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Geez, there's a drop of death right there. I'm slightly alarmed. Right, now before we place our iron one in, and we got an egg for that, what we're going to do is press... that wasn't actually what I wanted to see. Recipe. Wait, what? Uses? Okay, right, so we're going to have an iron chicken here. We need to find the iron chicken. Silver chicken. Nickel chicken. Iron. Right, what can an iron chicken be used for? It can be used for laying iron, that's great. When it comes to breeding, we can breed it with a coal chicken for steel, a bone white chicken for silver. So we should think about what we're putting it next to. Coal, yellow for gold. Ooh, yellow chicken. Flint and iron makes aluminium. Ardite and iron makes pig iron. We don't have an ardite one. Man of steel. So I reckon the best one there was coal, but we don't have that yet. Oh, it's made lead, did it? I thought it made steel. What makes steel? Coal chicken, iron chicken for steel. Let's put it next to the bone white one, since we have one of those. So we'll move these about now. So we're going to put an iron one there. Hey, you guys told me I was supposed to put the egg in here. How does that work? Wait, what? Lil Conboy says, sorry X, but us Americans don't think that way about popcorn. Extra butter, please. I should have really looked at what you guys were saying back in chat. Well, feel free to put your message back in there if you want. I Love Cat says, no, wait, X, stop. Estelia says, Asuma. Everyone's panicking, everyone's panicking. It's the nest, not the nesting pen. What's the nest? Oh my goodness me. Hatchery nest. Was that something I could place on the ground then? There's upgrades for this thing. Cost free upgrade points. Minimum tier. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's just a nest. So the thing that I already crafted and now don't... Oh, jeez. You know what I've got to do now? I've got to do more of this. More bone mealing. Well, well, well. Back down we go. We should really get back on that refined storage and not get distracted from it, I think. Stellian, thank you for the help. Oh, the panic in chat is amazing. It's amazing right now. Nightthang150 says, you use the nest to craft the pen. Make sure you have a chicken within the nest. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Prince Ultimate says X, with Amazon Prime, if you can order it can be a lot cheaper. It isn't cheaper because there's free delivery options on anything you buy on Amazon Prime. This is what I'm telling you, man. Like I've figured it out. When you go buy an item, there's a free option. It's never selected by default. You just have to click on it. And when you buy something from Amazon Prime, it's because it comes from the Amazon warehouse, and the Amazon warehouse always does free delivery. So everything you get from Prime, you can get cheaper if you're willing to wait longer. And like I said, where I live, it just so happens you never seem to wait longer. It just turns up on the same day they quoted for Amazon Prime. The Fake Human says, Assumer, I love the new Minecraft feature to save the toolbar. Best for builders and redstoners. I think it's good for a lot of people that want to do stuff in the game. And speaking of the new Minecraft update, I'm going to say, I think I'm going to have an unpopular opinion here, but I think I don't really like it that much. I think the toolbar thing is amazing. The change to the paintings is great. I think the concrete block is alright. I think the powdered concrete is alright, but having 16 colours of both, it's a lot of extra blocks to carry around, potentially, that could clutter up your inventory. What I don't like about it though, as good as I think the textures are, and as cool as the idea is, I don't think I like the, what are they called again? The glazed... Oh man, I've already forgotten the name of it! Jeez! What are they called again? The glazed blocks, you know? The ones with crazy textures. I just feel like Minecraft, like, you build things with... I don't really know how to express it actually, but I don't know. In my mind, it's not quite what Minecraft is. Like, Minecraft is you put the pieces together to create something. Like, in my mind, if you wanted to make a pattern like that, you would make it out of wall blocks on a larger scale. Like, and it seems just, I don't know, so different from everything else that's in the game. It's definitely like a sore thumb, you know? It's not like anything else. So apparently I just got to put a nest on the ground. Let's put it over here. Okay, then put one of those in. Okay, and now that's going to make a chicken. Right, got it. I've learned something amazing. Let's go back to doing refined storage. Make it rain says Pony. Is there a Pony Butts in chat? Pony Butts says, whoops, I accidentally URL. Terracotta, that's the one. Terracotta will go well with texture packs though, says Jack with. It will. One of my first thoughts was, you know what, on Hermitcraft, we could perhaps just create a resource pack and throw some of our own textures over the top of those ones. I mean, I know there's some people in the group that are going to want to play with it, so it should definitely stay vanilla and be there. But I'm just, quite honestly, I'm not a fan of them, but not in a like a, oh, I hate this, is rubbish way. I just feel like it's a, even for those guys, it's a step kind of outside what I was anticipating. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good that they try something really different, but I don't know. It's not something that needs to be removed from the game because it's optional to use. But I don't know. Hyper Sniper says, I like the terracotta. I think they're a cool addition. You don't have to use them. They are cool and bold. Yeah, it's true you don't have to use them, and there will be good applications for them. They're not very versatile either. I feel like they're going to end up being quite specific, like each thing. And where some of them have, like the arrow one, I thought was cool, but then it's pink, and like pink isn't like a path block. Like maybe if the colour's more subdued and yellow or brown, it could become part of a path, and an arrow points in this direction. You can go that way. But that doesn't have any of that either. So I'm not going to hate on it. I'm not going to rip on it. I just feel odd about it. You know. I'm sure some of you agree. I'm sure some of you disagree. We all got our opinions and perspectives, and no one's right except me. I'm always right. No, I'm joking. Some people will love it. Going on the crafting saga, as he says, Blazing Boys. I guess we are, but we haven't identified it as a crafting saga yet. We're still in what do you call it? Denial. We're in the denial stage of the crafting saga. That's what's happening right now. Did I need quartz with one for a destruction core? I believe I did. And then we need glowstone. Glowstone, where art thou? Oh, do you know what? Sod it, I got loads over here. Come on now. Do you think I'm brand new, as this gal would say? Right, there we go. That's terrific. That really is. Let's go put these things into their place. Oh no, we've run out of that stuff. I know where it is. Oh, by the way, can I pinch a bit of woods? Thank you. Thank you very much. Right, we got a noise in the ear. A new subscriber here. It is CWT240. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Zuanu says, the terracotta are pretty weird for Minecraft, but what I've learned over the year is wait and see what the community does with it. They amaze me with their creativity. There's probably some weird use for them. I've already seen some cool uses. Someone shared in one of our Discords, I think it was the Patreon one. They used it inside Modern Interior, the cyan one, with like quartz blocks. It looks really good next to quartz. And as I say that probably makes sense maybe in your mind. You know, it kind of looks like modern art or something. Oh, okay. I took out the wrong one. They're kind of similar. Hi? No? What's missing now? Oh. Wait. Ah, gotta make one. Jeez, we'll get there eventually, peeps. We'll get there eventually. Now we can do that. Excellent. Right, so we've got our first grid, but we want to make it into a crafting grid pretty much straight away. And that requires a crafting bench and a diamond processing thing. It's weird doing this with an idea of what I need to do and, like, you know, more knowledge on... Oh, wait a minute, I didn't press... Do I have to press it? Yep, it's one of those. Okay. Now I need some redstone. Guess what? It's in that chest right there. Cool, let's wait for that to do its thing. Joy Mama says, hey X, watched that minimalist documentary and liked it. Okay, would recommend you watch a documentary called Happy. It's similar premise, but with a lot more culture and people's stories. But I will be trying the 33 item wardrobe they discussed in Minimalism. I have so many clothes I don't wear. I would love to streamline that. Anyway, much love for you this stream and chat. I hope you continue to be successful in YouTube and life. Have a wonderful day, X. Thank you for the lovely message. I'm glad you watched the thing. I will look for this documentary called Happy. Is it on Netflix as well? I'm always up. I really like watching documentaries. I've always liked them, but I just don't feel right if I sit down and watch, like, you know, entertainment anymore. It's really weird. I just have to watch something where I'm like taking in information about the world or like trying to learn something for myself. Right, let's go put that there. There we go. We now got a grid attached to this. It's a crafting grid. So the next thing we can do is storage. Can you believe it? We can actually put a disk drive into this system. That is a fluid disk drive, was it not? What did I click on? No, disk manipulator. That's the thing. So now it gets a little bit more complicated because we need... Oh, we just need 2 more of those. Hang on. Right. So let's get those going. Then we need our ring of the quartz stuff again. For the middle, that's the machine case. Okay, then storage housing. And that's quite cheap, isn't it? I love this melody. Was that not it? That looked like storage housing. Come on now. Oh, I done it the wrong way around. Of course I did. Like that. Cool. Alright, we're just waiting on those then. Excellent. Now we need our quartz and... Oh, we'll pinch some iron. There's quite a lot of stuff in there. I Love Cats says hashtag Asuma for Netflix. What would I do on there? We're getting noises in my ear now. JG44 says everyone is apparently watching this minimalism doctrine. Maybe Netflix should sponsor your channel. If you want to watch more documentaries, the next one I would recommend, if you watched Minimalism is about reducing the amount of things you have in your life. I personally have got annoyed by the amount of stuff that I have. It just feels like a burden, all these things. And the idea is getting rid of stuff. Like the way I decorated my house, I tried to, naturally, before I watched this documentary, just reduce clutter. It's like my bedroom just doesn't have stuff in it. There's not a lot of stuff. It's like everything's in a wardrobe. Everything is clean and simple, and it's functional. You go in, you sleep, you come out. Like that's I like that. That gives me much more. For some people it doesn't, and if it doesn't, it ain't a bother. Like, not everyone works the same way, but there will surely be some scenarios for a lot of people where less clutter will help them in some respects, you know. Anyway, the next one I would recommend is one called Food Choices. I watched that today. It made me want to change my diet about a little bit more and get some more fruit and veg in my body, basically. Which is good for... by the way, that reminds me, if anyone ever wants advice on getting fit or, you know, diet if you're overweight, if you're unhappy with yourself, think of this chat to be a place to ask, because I'm happy to encourage you and give you support, because I think a lot of people are aware when they're unhealthy, but it's a really hard thing to deal with. If I look back at how I transitioned from being unhealthy to healthy, it's not like you go, I'm going to be healthy now. You have to work and figure out so much stuff, and you do it in baby steps, and you don't even know what you're doing, but you just sort of follow a path, and then eventually at some point you're like, hang on a minute, this is working, making these decisions helps me. Yeah, I Love Cats says, I eat fruit and vegetables from my garden. I eat a ton of... That sounds amazing, I Love Cats. I'd love to have a little garden full of fruit. That'd be cool. Maybe I will one day. Ethan Prince says, have I ever been mentioned? I believe I mentioned you before, Ethan. I remember your name, that's for sure. What am I doing? What's happening? Getting distracted. Come on now, brain. Kick into gear. You came up here to grab some quartz. Oh yes, I remember. Some quartz and some glowstone. Where is all my quartz? We had loads of it. I think we'll just go grab some from the soul sand area. Just this message. Justin K. Meg says, I agree. I finally started to make changes this year. It's such a struggle, but so much better, and I am learning I don't have to eat as much, and you feel so much better. Yeah, man, that's something I've really learned even more. I knew it already, but what I used to struggle with when I lived with my parents was my mum loves to buy treats for people, and there are always cakes. There's always something sugary and sweet, and I can't resist. I can't oh man, go on then. You know, but now that I'm living on my own, I don't buy those things for myself. I can stop myself when I'm at the store and go, I'm not going to eat this later. I'm going to just walk on and get something else. Go grab a carrot or a banana, you know. And now, I hardly ever snack. I hardly ever, you know, pig out or chow down too much than I need. And I'm always eating lots of vegetables and fruit. And I'm just dropping. I'm already you know, thin as it is, but it's just dropping off of me. I won't have a belly before long. It's crazy. JD44 says, that's the Asuma experience for you. Health, metal, and Minecraft exclusively on Twitch. Oh, I love it. That's great. It really is. Mangu says, but X, even if you look healthy or you feel like you're healthy, you can't just assume you are. You actually have to go to the doctor and ask. It all depends on what he says. No, it doesn't actually. Doctors are not trained in dietary nutrition, or at least many of them are not, and people often seek advice from them, and they actually often give advice, even though many of them receive little to no training. Most of the advice they will give you is sort of, you know, this sort of advice that gets passed around through families or, you know, air quotes, general knowledge. You need to see a a dietitian or someone who's specialised in that field. A doctor is for more regular illnesses, not for health. And anyway, like you might, like if you are actively doing things like exercising, working out, you've learned how to do it right, you're eating well, and like you go from because we all know that like eating McDonald's is like bad for you, and sodas are terrible for your liver and for your stomach. Like we know these things, but when you then make the transition and it works for you, you feel the difference. Like, and you don't need a doctor or someone to tell you that. You are healthier. Like I feel better every day. I'm awake for longer. I'm more active. I need less sleep. I don't feel drowsy ever. Like I've got energy to do stuff all the time. And mentally you feel better. You just feel lifted and like a little bit more free. And it all comes from doing those things. Now you could be ill. You could perhaps have a deficiency for a particular type of nutrient that you're not getting in your diet or something like that. But you know that could make you ill. But that's like a fractional thing. That's not something that every person needs to consider. If you are feeling unwell, you'll go to the doctor, and it might be because of your diet. If you're waking up every day feeling healthy because you exercise, you eat well, you live well, like you don't have to go to the doctor just to check that's okay. Like that's kind of not right. Night Thanks says, I find my version of minimalism a bit backwards. I like small space with lots of functions. For instance, while living in my dorm, I am much happier than compared to being in a large bedroom at home. And your message is going off the screen, but that's actually some people in the Minimalism documentary live in small spaces with lots of functions. That's a part of minimalism as well. It just comes from different angles. There's all these things you need to do, you know, in your home, and for some people, minimalising that means minimalising the space, making every little bit of space convenient. For someone like myself, that's not quite as important. For me, it's about clutter. I think like a room can be big, but I don't want to therefore put big things in it. It just needs to have what I need in it. But it's interesting. What are we doing, man? Today we're just going off on one again. We're making a disk drive, like apparently waffling and disk driving. That's what we're doing today. Okay, so we can start to put our storage into place, and like this area isn't really laid out for for my or anyone's convenience, that's for sure. There's lava there. I'm wondering if we could replace that with a cable and just have the lava slightly exposed. Also, where are my cables? This platform will get extended. I'm going to put the disk drives here. I'm just going to put them here and not worry about it. Right, now we've got to make disk drives. I can't believe this. We're getting to the next level, so to speak. Monkey Geek says, hi, I assume this is the first time I've been watching. I've been here live, so please notice me, senpai. Hello, Monkey Geek. I'm sure I've seen a Monkey Geek in chat before. Rocky Avalon says that's a disk manipulator, you fool. What does that do then? No, that's the thing you put the discs in. Man, there ain't nothing else here like... No! What's this thing I just built then? Jeez! Oh my goodness me. Couldn't someone have told me that a while ago? There's all these dirt faces now. Jeez, where were you a minute ago? Ah. Oh. Oh, I never do it the easy way. What's the disc manipulator do? Is it even useful? The Flying Dutchman says Annex made the wrong thing again. Look, all you people with your hindsight, where were you when I was crafting it? Where were you then with your dirt faces? That's what I'm saying. Where were you then? I want tropical rain, says OG John. I got some noises in my ear. Rocky and I Love Cats, I'm sorry, man. I get so waffling on sometimes. Rocky Avalon is here with a donation saying, now that DB has returned, it should mean better future updates. Anyway, a good liquid to use for pillaring is sunshine water. Cheapish to make, flows extremely fast, can be placed in the nether, and gives all entities that touch it levitation and glowing. That sounds amazing. Sunshine water. Let's check that out. That looks kind of cool. How do we make you though? Oh, the vats. Oh, interesting. Actually, that's really cool. I'll have to check that out at some point, Rocky. That's a cool one. You know too much about this pack, man. Telling me all these things and we're still trying to do the basics. That's the way that it goes, man. But thank you for the donation. We've also got one here from I Love Cats, who says, I figured out what happened to Twitch. They partnered Iskall, and then their servers flooded with Iscallium. P.S. I agree the Terra thingy blocks are like too weird and too much like modded in my opinion, but I guess we can get used to it. Yeah, and you don't have to use it. I mean, when people choose to use it when they build, I hope you will see it in situations where it's like someone's come up with a good use for it, so it probably wouldn't bother you, you know, when you see other people using it. Skullmaster says this song sounds awesome already. It's a rang if you want to go check it out. I Love Cats, thank you for the donation. Also, Jukebox Jen has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. We're having a good time here, and we're about to make some of these suckers. Let's go do it. Right. Wait a minute, we got no silicon. Well, we've got to make some more silicon then. I love the whispery voices in the background. Hyper Sniper says, X, I'm a teen and overweight. I'm bullied at school for being fat, and I'm aware I'm unhealthy. I think I have bad willpower, so I try not to let Mum buy unhealthy sweets and stuff. What would you suggest? First of all, you know, people who bully you, you got to feel sorry for them, man. Like, they feel they've got to, you know, pick on someone else for whatever reason. You know, don't let these people get to you. And what I would say is it's a tough situation because you're identifying the bad willpower thing, man. Like, I had bad willpower at one point, and you have to work on it. You have to build it. You have to, like, try and take these little triumphs, and it gets stronger and stronger over time. There was a time when, you know, let's say I ate cakes quite often, I'd be able to go, do you know what, today I'll pass it. Whereas now it's like, it's so on the other end, it's like, I'm not going to eat a cake for a month, you know. But it's you gotta keep it in your mind. It's something that you can build on, right? Like, you don't have to become this person tomorrow, but you just need to do it one little step at a time. And then as for, like, your mum buying you unhealthy stuff, you can ask her to not buy you these things and help you out and say no to you. Or maybe she actually wants to give you these things and doesn't realise they're bad for you. That's probably going to be tougher, and all you can do is just try your best, man. Like, really. And then if you take, like, a step, or it feels like a step back, just remember that you can always get going again. You know, whenever you give in, there'll be another time to get going, and just always keep working on that idea, and hopefully you'll find your way to you know, better health, just one step at a time. And the best advice I can give you is to go from eating whatever you're eating now, if it's fatty foods and stuff, and try and get onto plant-based food, like eat lots of fruit and veg, basically. I mean, everyone knows they're good for you. You just have to eat them regularly and not eat the other stuff, and then your body will, like, figure it all out with a little bit of exercise as well. Applejack Productions says, X, I'm fat, ugly, and I hate myself. What should I do? First of all, you shouldn't hate yourself. There's no reason to hate yourself. You know, like, don't call yourself fat and ugly. That's going to do you no good, really. Unfortunately, people put a lot of pressure in this world on looks and stuff, and, like, it's like, I feel for you, because there's all this pressure in the world to look good and stuff, and it's really quite, what's the word? What is the word they use? I can't think of the word, but it doesn't mean as much as you think it does. And what I would say is, like, if you're unhappy with something about yourself, as long as it's superficial, that's the word, superficial. We got iron chickens, man, and they look amazing. Right, yeah, those things are superficial. And if there's something you don't like about yourself that isn't superficial, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. You can think of yourself as someone who can change for whatever reason. So if you, for some reason, want to, you know, change your weight, like, that's something you can do by what you eat and how you exercise. And, like, if you want to go outside and exercise, don't think about what other people are saying. You know, I occasionally go onto Reddit and I read these stories about fitness, and I find it really interesting because someone was sharing a story where they were overweight and they went to the gym and people were taking the piss out of them at the gym, and I was just thinking, like, that is just ridiculous. That's like the last place I would expect to find someone being bullied, like, for trying to better themselves, where you go to the place where other people better themselves. It's like, anyway, it turns out the people that were taking the mick then got kicked out of the gym because they're like, nope, you're not welcome here. which was, in my opinion, the right thing to do. Like, oh, I just thought it's a really sad story that people would do that. Like, if you're going to the gym, you're trying to better yourself, and that's it really. Like, don't give a damn about what everyone else thinks. Just know that doing things like exercise and eating well is good, and every time you make that decision, it's good for you. You know, even if you don't get to see the benefits like immediately, you keep going on that path. One day you'll get it. Ponybutt says, also speaking of fruit and veggies, raw green pepper, bell peppers are the tastiest things. Oh my god, really? You like those? I'm not a fan of the green ones. I like orange, yellow, and red ones. I've never liked the green ones. They're bitter. They'd probably be right with the right kind of thing. Bran says, do you have a beard? I do have a beard. I'm making my message longer so I have a bigger chance that you'll see it. Please read it out loud. Bran, I've read your message. Dimitri says, feed him seeds. Good idea. Let's do that. Didn't I have a load of seeds a moment ago? They're probably in here now. Anyway, we've got iron chickies in the system. Let's grab some of those. Ezekiel Hate says, I'm beautiful and I love myself, Asuma. What should I do? As long as you're not living in delusion, I don't know. Just, if you're happy, what's the problem? Right, I don't think that's working. Maybe we were supposed to do it when they're outside of there. Right, hi, I'm drinking now. Oh, look at that growing breeding thing is going down. Nice. That's good. Right, get back in there, you. Now, it says next drop in 953. Did it just, like, forget its status? Oh, now it's a grown one! That was weird. Okay. Scratch your beard. There you go. Some beard scratching. Green bell peppers are not bitter, says Andrew Wigan. I'm probably thinking of something different then. Lord Bozo says, I'm beautiful and delusional. What should I do? I don't know. I ain't got the cure for you. Sorry. Oh, it's got a few more seconds to go, has it? Let's watch it grow up this time. Assume, are we going to fight? How dare you hate on Greenbell, says Pony. Ponybutt, you always want to fight, and then you always conveniently disappear. Like, you conveniently leave when I stop streaming. Jeez. Assume, just give it a second. Be patient with these poor chickens. They will grow up. Grow up, damn it. Grow up now. Not when you're supposed to. Grow up when I say it. Orangelo says, me back from shower. Welcome back from shower. How was it? Right, Manglu says, or Mangu even says, that will happen to the beast boy from the third world. I do not know quite what that is. Joy Mother says, if this is any consolation, I had a big realisation when I was a pimply teenager, is that everyone, hang on, that age is cheering for movie stars, singers and models, and all of these beautiful people. What you realise is when you get older is that people are really worth while, and changing the world often aren't pretty or necessary all that fit. It's important to be healthy, but beauty really isn't the most important thing in life. Kindness is, and anyone can be kind. I like it. Yeah. That's a great, yeah, I like that. Kindness is the way, you know. Yeah, but beauty is superficial. Like, it's in the eye of the beholder. Like, the real beauty is on the inside, you know, like you said, kindness. And anyone can be kind. You know, you need to focus on those things, those, I guess you call them values, that have real meaning. Right, oh my goodness me, what are we doing? Silicon, jeez! Oh my goodness me, how did I get so distracted? I have no idea. I have no idea how we got distracted beyond belief there. That was a beyond belief distracting. Sir Thanks a lot, you see, he likes to thank and he cannot lie. And says, you should get some Amazon Prime chickens if you are impatient. Oh, jeez. That's great. Ponybot says, I always want to fight everyone. Sure you do, Pony. Sure you do. I don't believe it. Hey, that's not what's supposed to happen here. Wait, what? Isn't... Oh, am I supposed to put it in like... Oh, jeez. Wait, is this how you do it? Is that just going to make quartz again? MP goalkeeper. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. You made me chuckle. Congratulations. Thanks for the giggle. We got a donation here, noise in the ear from JG424 saying, won't be able to catch the stream on Friday. Got a good excuse though. We'll be seeing Devin Townsend Project and Between the Buried and Me. Oh my goodness me. That's going to be a great lineup. Dude, I got an email about the Devin Townsend Project, and apparently when I'm seeing them, I don't know if it's the same for you, they're going to play Ocean Machine in full, which, you know, that is amazing. But have a great time on the gig, man. Also, Between the Buried and Me are awesome. I saw them play at Download once, and there were these two hardcore kids who really wanted to hardcore dance, and oh my god, all they wanted to do was hardcore dance into the people that didn't want to dance with them. So it was a two-man mosh pit. They opened up this massive area, and they kept just doing their flip kicks and their arm spins into people like myself standing at the side. And it was infuriating. I think in the end someone like started pushing them over, and oh, I don't know what, it might have been a fight. Yeah, I will always remember that because it's the first time that I saw them play live. They were playing the Colours record, and these hardcore dancers were ruining it, because every now and then like a fist or a foot would just be near your face and you'd be like, whoa, like, and these guys just kept dancing into the crowd. It's really irritating when people do that. Hey X, do you like the band Bullet for My Valentine, and can you recommend any similar bands, says Esimbo. I could, but I'll have to rattle my brain a little bit. I mean, like Linkin Park is always a classic for getting into metal, and Bullet are pretty like entry level stuff. They're a really good band though, not knocking them, they're just very accessible. Maybe listen to a bit of Fightstar, check out Fightstar's latest record, that was awesome actually. Yeah, if you like Bullet, you'd probably get along with Fightstar's latest record. Let's go Tesco. We need to craft the thing. Let's craft the thing. Yes. How many do you want to make? How much does that need? 3. We're going to make 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to make a 4K storage disk. And we're missing some items, which are basic processors. So we will go and make us some basic processor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. We're counting. Right, there we go. Well, we're going to look at that screen for a little bit now. JG424 says, thanks, I think they'll play Transcendence. The whole record? Oh my goodness me, that would be cool. Or is that the name of the record? Oh, I've forgotten already, I think it is. Das Fritz says, do you listen to Animals as Leaders? Great prog metal. I do, I've seen them live a couple of times as well, they're awesome. Linkin Park aren't metals, lol, says Ninja Brit. In my eyes they are, at least for their first 2 records. Like, I'm not a metal elitist. Like, I'm not one of those people that like, you know, true metal or whatever. Like, I don't care. You can mix metal with anything. I'm not into that elitist mindset. So for me, Linkin Park are metal because they got heavy guitars. They just got that similar energy to what metal has, and it's new metal, of course. First rule of Fightstar: don't talk about Fightstar, says Lord Bozo. Andrew Wiggins says Daft Punk is the best. Yeah, Daft Punk are incredible, man. I'd love to see Daft Punk live. That's like a thing. If they ever announce tickets, I'm just going to be like, ugh! I'm just going to like jump at my computer and smash the keyboard until the tickets arrive. Let's go put that thing in its place. Right, so the aim of this stream was to get our storage up and running. I don't know if we can store everything on that one disk. Wait a minute, that's not right. What's going on here? Is this thing not picking it up? It's not, is it? No, it is. Okay. What is the disk manipulator as well? I still don't understand that thing. Right, it's not getting power, is it? Or something. Redstone mode. I love the Linkin Park albums with hip-hop influences, Justin K. Meg. Yeah, they had a little bit of hip-hop about them. That was kind of a new metal thing, you know, like Limp Bizkit had a little bit of hip-hop in them. I watched a funny interview with Danny Brown and the Needle Drop. And they were, like, Danny Brown was talking about how John Davis influenced him, who's the singer of Korn, who does this style of singing. I think you call it scat, like where you're scatting. You're, like, doing all these weird noises with your mouth. And then they just started talking about how, like, in the 2000s, like, metal and hip-hop just started to come together a little bit. And then they reckon that Fred Durst ruined it. And I thought it was hilarious to, like, put the blame on him. Everyone's saying you need a disk holder. Alright, so I craft a storage part. Oh wait, do I have to make a storage disk? Like that? What's a disk holder? Because I don't think there's a disk holder there actually. I think we just missed a step with that bit. Cool! 4K storage disk. Or maybe, did I make the holder? No, I made the part. Boom! We got 4K storage, peeps! Floppy Poppy says, I love cats. Yeah, I actually know quite a lot of stuff that's like metal hip-hop from that era. It would take me a while to scratch my head, but if you like metal and hip-hop and like the idea of them colliding, Cypress Hill have a record called Skull and Bones, and the second disc, the Bones disc, is 6 tracks of like metal with them rapping over it, and it is absolutely great. It is like one of those records where like, I absolutely love this, and you know that not many people want to hear like metal and hip hop collide, but when it does, like that is a really great example of it being done well. That was a really incredible thing that Korn never really gets credit for, beatboxing and scatting metal. That was a cool new thing that should have been used more, says Valkar. Yeah, I think it's because like nu metal got so big that then they kind of got blamed, because when Korn first appeared in 1994 and like up to like 96, before they dropped Follow the Leader, they were kind of like a cool new upcoming like metal sounds that this is like, you know, from gossip what I'm talking about, not actual definitive talk about something. They were supposedly like, you know, the cool new sound of metal, but when they went Follow the Leader and Issues, then they became mainstream and people like started to hate on nu metal, and I think all of that, what they did in those first 2 records, sort of got buried a little bit underneath, because they do some really interesting stuff on those first 2 records. Boot Fit for Jesus says, I could listen to X talk about music all day. Don't get me started, man, because some people hate it when I talk about music. Sunday says Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill, like my first ever favourite band, you know. And I used to just listen to all their records back to back. They are awesome. Ponybutt says, this music talk is getting me hyped for May. Camo J says, 4 to 5 years ago I was 5 foot and fat, but when I started getting into my PE lessons, I'm now a lot healthier, 6 foot 2 inch, and now I'm one of those people that no matter what and how much I eat, I can maintain a good and healthy weight with minimal weight gain. I feel like I'm one of those people as well. Although I used to be like 5 foot, I've always been a bit lanky. But I know what you mean about the eat what you want thing. But I think you'll find it's that, you know, you can eat a bad meal one day or one event and you'll go straight back to eating normally again. Because I can have a pizza every now and then. I can have, you know, something not so great. But it's because that happens, you know, once or twice a month, and your body can handle that. Anyway, shall we see if we can just get one more storage disk put together? Let's try and do that. I'm not sure if we got the parts. We got 1. What were we short on? We got... Oh, glass might be bottlenecking us. Glass is bottlenecking us. That is unacceptable. What about Punk X? I'm a big Rise Against fan, says Campfire. I really do like punk, but it's one of those ones I just haven't really given enough time to get into. The kind of punk I really like post-punk, which is a broad term, but there's a lot of interesting music that comes just after punk that I like. But I really like the original sound of punk. I like American hardcore punk, you know, Black Flag and Dead Kennedys. I'm not so keen on pop punk. Like, pop punk to me is like an oxymoron. But you know, it is music. It's just the idea of bringing those two forces together, because punk is like initially incredibly rebellious and anti-mainstream, and I really like arco-punk as well, which is anarchy punk. Like Crass is probably the arco-punk band, and I really like their first few records. Right, let's make it looks like we can make like quite a few. Let's just get... Oh, do you know what? We could have... Oh. See, we can't unmake this. If I'd have thought about it, we might have been able to make 3 of those and make a 16k. Oh, I should have done that. Right, so if I wanted to do that now, I'd need to make 9, wouldn't I? So what's bottlenecking me again? Because we've got a lot of resources. Let's put some more quartz in. Let's get some more sand turned into glass, and let's just make a bigger disc. Because we don't want to make too many small ones to begin with and rely on them, you know? Right, let's go down and put the sand in the furnace. A half Monty Nun says Fugazi is fantastic post-punk. I've listened to Fugazi quite recently, actually. I wrote a blog about it. I want to let that album like disappear out of my mind for a good month or two and then come back to it again, because as much as I liked it, I really appreciated Repeater, but it didn't quite have like that really infectious feel to it. And I know some people really, you know, really like Fugazi, and I wanna get it at some point. So I'm just like letting it stew and coming back to it. Cal says, I personally don't like going to the gym, but I play football 3 times a week plus matches, and I run 5k once a week. And every time I come home from training, I feel so satisfied with myself, a feeling I can't get any other way. That's cool, man. It sounds like you figured out what works for you. You don't have to go to the gym to get exercise. I don't go to a gym. I have my own, you know, like gym equipment. It's about doing, like it's about exercise, and it sounds like you get a lot of that with your football when you're running. So keep it up, man. That sounds like good and healthy for you. Ponybutt says, why does that one crafting table have sticks, logs, and a loot bag? Which one is that? I don't know. It's just got a loot bag. What could be inside? We'll never know, because we'll never open it. Is that enough glass to make... I don't think it is, but let's go. Oh, one too high. SMO says, X, I think you may like the band Cold Rain. They're similar to Bullet for My Valentine. They're good. Maybe check them out. Feel free to tweet it at me. I'll be sure to check it out. Right, so we're going to make another one of these, I believe. And I think, yeah. Oh, we actually only need... Wait, what am I doing? So 3... Wait, we made... So we need 3 of them, so we would need 9. That's why we've got so many up there. We're making 9 of them. But Brain, I've already got one. I was trying to tell myself this, and I'm messing it all up. Okay, because we could have conserved a couple of resources. So now what we need to do is make 12 basic processors. Right? 1, 2, 3. But we'll split the burden here. And put some in there as well. Psych's going to bottleneck me at this. Luke Polton says, Wugazi, thumbs up. It's Fugazi. Wugazi is a... Oh, we're talking about 2 different things now. Wugazi and Fugazi. So much stuff. Ollie Mate says, X, please react to the message I sent you. I've missed some things here. I've got a new subscriber. It is Mindless Fool. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Mindless Fool. Why would you do that? Did you mindlessly subscribe? We've also got Kryko6 subscribing and Pistolion81 for 4 months in a row saying, hey X, just joined, what's up? We've been chatting about music, we've been chatting about health, all sorts of stuff, and having a good time. Ollie for mate, I do not know what the other message you sent me was. Do not know. Ida, who I am, says, have you heard of folk punk? I have, but I don't think I've listened to a lot of it. Like, there's so many blanket terms, like folk and ambient. Like, there's folk metal, there's folk black metal. Like, there's loads of these things that can be applied to a lot of them. Strangely enough, not a lot of stuff applies, though, to hip-hop. Although things like alternative or... Well, actually, not even then there's a lot of alternative hip-hop. Like, you don't have ambient hip-hop or folk hip-hop, you know? Someone should make that. I want to hear what ambient folk hip-hop sounds like. Someone get on that, okay? It's probably not going to be very good, but someone should make it. Right, let's go grab some of this. Missing redstone. How can we be missing redstone? I Love Cat says, geez, people are such athletes and I'm asthmatic and in a bad shape, and I like myself that way. When I get some more time after the exams at the university, I will start sporting. But I'm trying at least 3 times a week when I wake up to do some stretches and push-ups, but I'm not like an athlete. Dude, doing push-ups, sit-ups, stretches, all that stuff every day, really good for you, man. Keep that up. Yeah, it's good to do that kind of stuff. I like to do like press-ups, sit-ups. I do runners lunges, all sorts of exercise and stretches every single day. I have a little list I go through. JG says hip-hop, black pop. My favourite genre. Oh, is that even real? It almost sounds like it could be. Because JG, I got you pegged down as someone who listens to eclectic range of music like myself. Okay, so now we're going to make a 12k storage part, which means we need 4 of those. 4 of those suckers. Come on now. Oh, we ain't got the redstone for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 pieces of redstone. That's what we need. 1, 2, 3. We have really bottlenecked all of our resources for this, so it's going to be worth it, I reckon. Oh, we left some in there, did we? Never mind. Bam, there we go. Paddybutt says, who should make what now? I don't know. What are we talking about? Folk hip hop sounds like the announcer guy at a square dance. As we're the Borg. That guy could get involved. He could do some little introductions, some bigging up. Gendo Iraqi says, Mr. Asuma, the disk manipulator is transferring data from one disk to another. Ah, so we could take items off of one disk and put them into a new one. That's cool. X, do you know Constellated Punk Rap? Tweet that at me, Bempera. If you like punk rap yourself, check out a band called Horror, except you changed the R's to 9s. I saw them live at Download. Man, they were absolutely great. I was like, I've got to see this band again. And I think I've got a ticket to a gig where they're playing at some point, so that's going to be great. I don't know who I am, says X. Ska and hip hop can go together pretty easy. Yeah, I've heard a few things a bit like that, yeah. Yeah, not a lot, but I've heard some stuff like that. Let's chuck those things in there, bam. And now we're going to make a 16K storage disk, which is nice and easy. That's the easy bit. Boom. So now we have, was the first one we put in 4K. 20K storage, peeps. Let's get some items into this thing. I don't want to be using that other system anymore. And how do you plug items into... Don't you have to make like an importer? Yeah, you have to use an importer. Oh great, I've missed a step. We need one more thing. We need an importer. External storage, that's not what we want. Importer, hello. Destruction core, improved processor. So we need one with iron and one with gold. Apparently all the gold's already in there. Jumbo Nugget says, why do you stream always so early for me? If only it was still the holidays. Time zones, man, it's just like that, isn't it? Okay. Stupidity Dippy says, X never sees my dang chats. I'm so sorry, man. It's difficult to read them all. I apologise. And what is that? We got a donation here, noise in the ear from Rocky Avalon. We need some quartz. Oh, I don't have it. Let's go find some quartz. Says, did you see that idea I sent you for the Nether Mob Farm, by the way? You could be flying around like Creative Pro by the next stream. I did see it, Rocky. I think I want to go a couple more streams without flying. I know it sounds strange, but the game changes a lot once you fly. And as of right now, you know, not too much longer, but I'm not in a rush, basically. It will depend what we get up to next stream, though, which will probably be just spending our resources, because we're going to be automatically putting everything into here, and then we'll be able to start to craft stuff a little bit quicker. Alright, so I believe we have all we need to craft the importer. Yes, we do. So now we need to... Oh man, I'm really bunged up. I don't know if you noticed. Now we need to just start putting stuff into this system. Let's get ourselves a crate. Now, I was going to pinch... Oh, well, there's a good place to start, actually. Well, maybe this is the ugly way of doing things. Am I out of cables? I think I'm out of cables. Can't be right. I crafted, like, a lot of them. Oh, look. There they are, right there. Jeez. Now, does that connect it to the system? Is what I want to know. It does. It should, in theory, be importing. And it is. Right, so now what we kind of need is to really upgrade the speed of our importer. So if we are to get a speed upgrade, it is going to cost us sugarcane and that. Improved processor core. Let's get 4 of those going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some sand cooking up. And what was the other thing we need? Sugarcane, wasn't it? Sugarcane it is. Get some more sand. That's not sand. You are sand, hi. And also the glass. How did you get mycelium 4 with water, says Niplord Sandlot. If you check out my series on YouTube with Rendog, on my YouTube channel, I think it's like episode 3 or 4, we go into that. And the reason why I'm not telling you what it is because I can't remember. You get a particular type of seed from sieving, and I don't remember the name of it. So I'm a bit useless for you there. There we go, loads of glass. Let's go down by 1. I'm wondering if I should have put this on the layer above. But what we'll do is we'll have this stuff down here, and we'll access it from the layer above. And it is putting things into the system, man. It is going. It is going for it. Right. Let's craft this sucker up. No thanks. We will take the upgrade thingy-mahoozle. 1, 2, 3, 4 is all we want. And then we've got to find that sugarcane. Sugarcane or sugar? Where are you? Ancient spores, says Satan Nigol. There you go. That's what you need. Don't worry about it. Nip Lord says thank you. No problem at all. Although I know you're talking to other people in chat. Right. Broadbow, there is no need for that message. It's not on. And your friend Little General. No need. No need to say that. No need to say that at all. Force Master says you should build a stack upgrade as well as speed upgrades. Yeah, you're right. Well, how much is, or what is a stack upgrade again? Oh, okay. Well, didn't I have enough to build 8? 2, 3, 4. Right, so then we have to make 8 speed upgrades. Oh, interesting. Okay, so redstone at the bottom. Sugar on the top. I think we need 13 in total. So we literally got just enough to make all of that. That's kind of crazy. Let's do this with 2 of them as well. I Love Cats says make a Supremium furnace. Oh yeah, that's something we'll do another time, not today. Surprised you haven't made compacting drawers for your loot bags and ores, etc. We have done that. That's been done a while ago. It was one of the first things we did on here. I love that. You're making speed upgrades and you're just like, well, just put them on the side. They'll help. They'll make this all quicker. Okay, there we go. It's super quick now. Okay, I think we need 2 pieces more sugar. Right, stack upgrades. We got that. And I've made 4, and I've just realised that you only get 4 upgrade slots. So it's one of those and 3 of them. And boom, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing. Well, here is the thing I love most, right? Whatever it is I've got in my inventory, just chuck it in there now because we can get it so easily. I mean, if I need an if I need an aminal net, I'll go looking for it. Dude, I've been waiting for that for a long time. Okay. X has been waiting, people. And what we'll eventually do is move everything onto importers. Dude, we've got loads of chickies laying eggs and stuff. So we kind of want to like grab some materials out of particular places to bring down to the area down below. And I guess, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess the next step would actually, oh look at those diamonds, would actually be to, what would it be to do? Yeah, to basically get a lot more importers put together. We're not going to do that in this one though. I've got to put everything in that chest, haven't I? Also, this is still going to be taking out of there, so we don't want that anymore. Believe it or not. Boom. Those can go in there. The upgrades might as well go in there as well, actually. Sweet! Sweet! Sweet. That is what I'm telling you, man. It is all sweet from here. Let's get our valuables put into that area. Okay. At least the ones that I can see. Very good. Nothing else is going to come into the system now, so we're just going to grab a few things that might be worth having to hand. I can see some ingots. Don't know what type they are. Doesn't even matter. Sweet. The Ender Gamer says, Asuma, how can I send you an informational video on the chickens and how they work? If I can send it to you, what social media do you use? I have Twitter for that kind of stuff. Oh, dude, this is great. Everything in one spot. Look at all that iron going in as well. Right, now where is this? This is actually going to that, and then that's coming back over there. Great, so now everything is going into refined storage. That is super cool. Is there anything else? Redstone we might as well take out. Take out all of that, and all of them. Some of this stuff we got like too much of to take out right away. Spider eyes. bottles, arrows. We've actually got loads of those. Let's put all of those in the system. Very, very good. Right, now let's go have a look at our disk drives. So we're actually using quite a bit more than I expected to see there. And look at that, we got everything sorted out. Oh man, it's next level now. I'll tell you, it's next level. It is next level. Sweet. Absolutely sweet. That's our new thing today, apparently. Sweet. Right. I guess let's just finish emptying this for now. Again, oh my god, the colossal chest. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do one more thing, right? I'm going to attach a transfer node and upgrade to the colossal chest and start moving that stuff up here. That might actually fill up our storage though, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so we need transfer node. Oh my god, that was easy. We need some pipes. That was easy. You know? Like, that's what I've been looking for. I want to be lazy in this game, you know? I don't want to look at all the chests. I just want to type what I need and get on with it. Oh, I forgot about the upgrade. No problem. Type in upgrade. There it is. Stack upgrade. Amazing. I Love Cat says, lol, X being a pro. That's new. Quiet you. Quiet you. Okay, I've always been a pro. Let's go do this and do that. And put that on there. And that's all we need. Oh, does it not take from it? You've probably got to put it on that one particular spot. Do you know what? I won't fuss this now then. But what I will do is go, oh, those look slightly useful. Does anything else here look that might be useful, you know. Those might be useful. Emeralds are good. Flint's good. Not chapel. And then just bung some of those up there as well. Why not? There we go. That'll all get sorted. That is super duper, isn't it? That is super duper. Peeps, that is going to be it from me this stream. I do hope you have enjoyed it. We're going to be doing a raid. I think Rendog is streaming, so stick around. We'll raid our Sky Factory buddy that we do the series with on YouTube. I want to say a massive thanks, though, to everyone who subscribed and resubscribed this stream. Appreciate y'all as always. And all the people who have cheered and donated, thank you. And all the people hanging out in chat, appreciate ya. Let's see if our buddy Ren is streaming on time. I saw him tweet out that he was going to stream at 9 o'clock. So, JD says that ended abruptly. Oh, I've sort of been, like, planning on ending it for a while, but I kept doing a little bit more, you know. And Ren is streaming, so we will be raiding Rendog. That's going to be it for me, peeps. I will see you in the next one. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.